Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Whenever you come across this video, oops, hold up. Wait a minute. I'm so grateful that thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. For to plug in the mic. Can you hear me better? Can you hear me now? Anyways, hi guys, good morning. Hey Tracy. I hope you're doing well. Hey Lisa. Hey Brandy. Hey Steven. Hey Ellie, everyone. Hey Michael. So Ellie is my daughter Zyla's best friend. Both of them are in the other room. They had a half day at school today, and they talked me into letting them stay home. So my kids are home. Just a heads up. But yeah, so if everyone wants to give Ellie and Zyla a little bit of love, they are here with us. Good morning, Renee. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Carrie. Hey, Gina. Hey, Lane. Hey, Angie. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and see what the messages are here. So I've been getting lots of songs, and it's all about it's two different energies, okay? Thanks, Gina. I'm sure some people probably, won't think that, but you know what? Public school is, never mind. It's fine. These are some of the things, right, that I feel like are breaking down, to be honest with you. Not necessarily schools, but the way that they go now, the way that they're run now, possibly. But I feel like, and I actually just made a post about this on the website. It feels like collectively we're shifting into this state of consciousness where we're having a hard time turning our head. You know what I mean? And it's almost like this energy where we are gaining the motivation to actually change and shift some things in our lives that align more with the truth, if that makes sense. Something's going on with my pinky. Anyways, okay, guys. That was a tangent. Thanks, Michelle, for having my back. Because, yeah. It was all an experiment. But, okay. Collective. Anyways, so the two themes, the two kind of songs that I was picking up on earlier, okay. So Maxine is Zyla, guys. Okay. Anyways, just so you know, it's not somebody. Anyways, okay. Not some random. I'm on the TV. I'm gonna be on the TV, Mama. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Enough distractions, guys. Back to you. Okay. Okay, so the two themes. Christmas music, which I have my own, I'm beginning to form my own, feelings about the holidays, right? And things like that. But it could be this energy where it's and I'm not a huge Christmas music person, okay? Zai, you're sweet. Okay. I'm not a huge Christmas music person, so for Christmas music to be playing in my head, it makes me feel as though, Christmas is kind of like this theme. It's very joyful, right? People come together. There's kind of this, it kind of has its own vibe, right? It's a giving time, okay? There's a lot of consumerism behind it, a lot of ego and a lot of things like that.
But for the most part, people take advantage of this time of the year to just give to others, whether it be, and so, I'm just kind of getting this feeling where with the Christmas music, it feels like maybe you're just feeling this like joy, right? People associate joy with Christmas sometimes. And and that's kind of what I'm getting is like you may just begin to feel this like joy naturally, even if it's like I don't know what's going on around me, right? It's like whatever's going on around, right? May not like typically bring joy, but it's like this natural it's just coming naturally, right? And it's because you love yourself. Okay, you've done a lot of work to get to a point where you really love yourself, and so this joy is just like exuding from you. Okay, the other theme was like love songs. So they could be tied in together. There could be a new connection forming here around Christmas. Okay, so you might hear from somebody around Christmas. I'm also hearing that the person that you might hear from, companions here. The person that you might hear from may have like a birthday around Christmas. I heard that as well. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does the collective need to know? Ellie, hump day is Wednesday. It's the hump of the week. Sorry, guys. Okay, look, what is all this distractions? Okay, so that might be Ellie and Zai, you're not a distraction, but like, anyways, I'm distracted. So that might be a collective energy here, okay? But I feel like with these two cards, okay, so that may have been something that you just kind of overcame here. And that's where this joy is coming. Okay, we've been talking about ending cycles like this. I feel like collectively, like we dove so deep the last like 2 months here, okay? And it just feels like, again, I'm picking up on that energy, right, that we've been picking up on, that it's like you cannot be moved here, okay? Like you cannot be moved. It's like, look at this dragon, like coming for her, right? It's almost like collective, this energy could have been like coming towards you here, with some sort of hidden agenda with the moon dragon, right? They had something kind of going on like behind the scenes, or there was something hidden, but it's like they, and we picked up on this before. I'm picking up on this energy that wanted you to feel like bad about yourself, or they wanted to like kind of like break you down a little bit for some reason here, okay? It's almost like they were coming forward. I heard planting seeds, okay? Possibly planting small seeds. But with this fire dance, it's like do you know that I check my garden every single day? Is what this feels like. Do you know that I love to garden, says Collective. Do you know that I, am dancing up and down, the aisles of this garden. I'm checking and I'm making sure, right? So, Collective, it feels like somebody potentially came and they were trying to, or it could be an energy. It could even be your own ego or like fears or trauma of the past, right? It could very well be something that you had manifested, in your reality, which typically that's how that goes, right? You create your own reality with your thoughts here. So it's almost like this energy that was attempting to plant seeds, but you tend the garden very well, Collective. You tend the garden very well. And because of that, also because you're very connected to the moon, Collective, okay? Like you cycle with them, like some of you are like super tapped into that moon energy, okay? Or I'm hearing also like super tapped into your moon energy. So like your moon sign, okay? You may be super tapped into that energy at this time. Okay, so whatever your moon sign is, this is serving you. Okay, Collective. There's kind of this energy. So, you see how here, okay, the dragon is ginormous, right? And she's really small. You see that? And it's like the shadow, right, was very big. Okay, Collective. This is like, consider the dragon being this your shadow side, right? Being the side of you that it could have created anger issues or not issues. I don't like calling them issues, but anger management opportunities, or there it could have been like it just like this. You could have been super defensive. You could have been, I don't know. There's something about the shadow kind of being at one point in your life being like that dominant energy here, okay? And it's like you did this dance with these moon cycles and with your own cycles, right? The just cycles in general. You did this like dance here, okay? And now you're in this energy where now look how she is bigger than the dragon. That is where this joy is coming from, okay? Yeah, look, with this wishing you health here, okay? This is kind of like, this is what I'm saying. This was like planting the seeds. Somebody was planting the seeds. Could have been up to like 3 people here, okay? But you tend the garden. So Collective, I feel like what's happening here, okay, so there's definitely some people that are watching this and they're admiring this, right? They've seen you grow larger than your own dragon, okay? They've seen you outgrow the dragon. You see it. And dragons are mystical creatures, and they're wonderful and they're beautiful. So this is just an example. I love dragons. Okay. So don't, this is just a, but it's like there are, you have people that are watching you do this. Okay. They're watching this shift and this growth here. And I really am just getting this energy where there's, they're thinking about you here, because I feel as though yeah. I feel like somebody's getting some sort of, again, I heard planting seeds, right? So somebody planted some seeds here, okay? And they're reaping, they're reaping whatever they planted. They're you know what I'm saying? Like that's, and so I get this sense, right? Because somebody attempted to plant these seeds in your garden, okay? Obviously they were planting, because we are all one, right? So they're planting these seeds in their garden as well. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you think about that collectively, okay, we're all one, unity consciousness. So if I hurt you, I'm hurting me, right? That's how that goes. That's how that works. And so if somebody is planting some sort of seed in your garden, they're ultimately planting it in their own garden. Okay? But again, like I said, you tend the garden here. So, and I feel like this person, it's almost like I'm seeing a garden that's very overgrown. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. There's something about that here. Okay? Yeah, you may be, we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Cups here. Whoop! 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 Yeah, this is something, it's like you are determined to reach some sort of goal. I feel like you intuitively know that you're going there, okay? Again, I get this sense here, okay, that you are some sort of inspiration, big or small, okay? But you are also planting seeds in others' gardens. You need to understand that you're planting these seeds, okay? You're also planting them in your own garden. So as you continue to, like, you see what I'm saying? It's like this, somehow you're some sort of inspiration here, out here planting some seeds, okay? And this is what is, it's like, how do I explain this? Sorry, I got distracted by the chat. Again, not distracted. It's not a distracted. It's I was just looking at it. So the way that this feels, it's like there's so much momentum around this transformation that you're going through. because it's like the energy from all of the seeds that you've been planting, not only in other people's gardens but your own. It's like, I don't know, before I kind of came on here, I heard something about like a late harvest. Okay, like this, like real late, it's December, I don't know, but time is not real, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost there's something about that, and harvest could literally be like because it's an internal thing, right? Everything flows through you, and so this harvest could be just this peace and joy, which is then going to attract everything else. You see what I'm saying? But I feel like there is a huge shift going on in your mind here. And I'm just really getting this feeling. Yeah, I feel like life is about to be more fun, more enjoyable. And I think that that's something that you've been desiring. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know that this is not what it's supposed to be like. I know that this life is, this planet is filled with abundance, and we're meant to be here to have fun and to grow and to develop and to teach others and to learn and to play and to build and to create, right? But it's almost like all of these restrictions, yeah, they kept you stuck in different areas, and I feel like, again, we're all at different stages on this journey, but I'm getting this sense that there is you're with this Ten of Swords here, you're ending another cycle, you're shifting here, you're shedding that skin, another layer of skin, okay, with the snake, okay, being here, all right. Which is aligning you to this next layer, or this next state of consciousness of being present in the moment here, okay? Allowing joy and fun and playing and like bliss back into your life, right? It's kind of like removing all the seriousness that comes from survival mode, right? We want to take things seriously, depending on what it is, but we also want to like enjoy life. I'm also getting this feeling that your intuition was telling you about some sort of snake in the midst, right? This would have been that, I gotta wrap it up. Shoot, I lost track of time. This would have been that energy that was planting seeds here, okay? Again, that kind of, what movie was that I picked that up from? The snake that would, was it The Jungle Book? No. Robin Hood? I don't know. The snake, though, that would like hypnotize, right? Planting the seeds. Okay, let's get some final messages. I got a session in about 4 minutes. Whoa! Okay. My bad. So, collective, what I feel is though you have officially ended some sort of karmic cycle, right? Which tells me that you've done some forgiving. Okay, you've done some forgiving because that's how you end karmic cycles, and you change the behavior. That's also how you end karmic cycles, and that's what I feel like you've done. Okay, and this is and you've done it out of a space of self-love rather than like fear, okay? And I feel like this is bringing in this new, like just this new feeling of just like joy and being present in the moment, and you know what I mean? It's like almost this feeling like I can relax. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Yeah. All right. So let's get a couple final messages. Jungle Book is the movie. Dang. Shit. Okay. Yeah. Collective, whatever this is, okay, I feel like you are really just kind of trusting the divine to replace whatever these connections were, okay? Whoever these people were, because I feel like they were close. I feel like they may have had some sort of significance, or, you know, could have been close friends, could have been family, could have been, you know, a relationship or something like that. But I feel like you're at this point where you're like, listen, I already know. It's like kind of this energy. It's like I already know that I've aligned myself to a lot of things. I already know that I've healed and shifted my energy, and I'm just going to continue tending to the garden here, okay, and taking care of myself, because I know there's something about you knowing that you've ended some sort of cycle, and that's what's Chariot card, making things shift, bringing, possibly, we have a King and a Queen of Cups out here with the Lovers card, okay, the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups, all right? So, for some of you, this is a romantic connection that you have separated from because you recognize the karmic cycle, the toxicity, or like the it's not to say that anyone was like necessarily a bad person, but you recognize you know, where you are and where they are on their journey, and it's almost like, well, making a choice out of self-love and knowing that either this person will come back around when they're ready, or that there's somebody else. You know what I'm saying? That's and that's what I feel like you're like surrendering. And this could be anything. It doesn't have to be a connection. This could be like literally anything. But I feel this like deep surrender, which is ending this karmic cycle, right? Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. I gotta jump. I gotta jump. I love you so much. I'll probably see you later. We'll talk soon.